Hello, this is Dr. Zafar Ajmal. I'm a physician in the United States. I have recorded coronavirus videos in the past, and this week I will speak more about this calamity. I don't feel that I'm expert in that field, but I thought maybe I will share some reflections, and some of you may take some, advice from that. Right now I'm walking outside. It's a nice environment in Pennsylvania. So what other things come to my mind? This is week 3 or 4th. We are in lockdown. I've been working at the hospital last week, and this week I'll be working as well. So how do I see it? I see that coronavirus is bringing us some emerging new realities. And if I can categorize these realities into 3 different types, there are some realities which are outside of our homes. Second one is our realities inside our home, and the third one is ultimate reality. Stay tuned for the last one. I have a story for that. So what are some of the realities outside home? Basically, you see in this environment, people are being very generous. They've been very helpful. They've been going out of the way to help others. So people who are in need are getting a lot of help from other human beings, which is the benefit, I would say, is blessing from coronavirus. I know a story in Pakistan where somebody wanted to go out and help and give some food to poor people. He went to a town where he saw an elderly lady. He knocked at the door, and the lady said to her children, "Somebody is at the door." And she said, people been coming out and helping, and so maybe something's going on outside. She had no clue what's happening, but she said, it's blessing for us. So what can we do outside our homes? Just make sure that we check up on our friends and family and people who may have needs, all different kinds of needs. Sometimes some people may just need to speak to someone. Some people may need some advice or some financial support or helping an elderly. So seek out and see what you can do to help others in this pandemic. The second category is basically new realities, what I find are at home. So this has been a challenge for many people because this is the first time they've been home. They're not allowed to get out of the house. They're forced to stay in, and they're with their children, with their families, and spending time with them. They're not used to that, so this is a new reality for them. And so we have to learn how we're going to take benefit from this new reality. So I would say, if you have family, if you have health, if you have a job, it's a blessing. And so be patient with your family. And domestic violence is emerging over these days because families have been with each other. So be patient on that, and try to learn some new things. Establish great relationship with your family at this time, because there are people who have coronavirus, and if they end up at the hospital, families are not allowed, and sometimes they die in the hospital and families are not around. So cherish your family and be thankful for this blessing. So we have to be patient with each other, learn how to be patient and grateful. Also, we need to pay attention, being home, that we take a look at our health from different perspective and see what are the changes I need to make in terms of healthy lifestyle, nutrition-wise, going out for a walk or exercise in good environment. Weather's going to get better, so get out. It's a good thing to come out of the house, and of course taking all those precautions with social distancing and making sure that you're not in contact with others. So the third thing we're learning in this new reality is like how I'm doing financially, because many people have lost jobs, and we're realizing that it's important to be careful with spending money, and we are not excessive in spending, and we have savings. Make sure that we learn that, and we live below our means, and if we have extra money, we extend our hand and help others. So these are some of the realities come to my mind which are inside our home. And the third one is the ultimate reality, which I believe that God is powerful. He's trying to show us His power through this coronavirus, and we need to reflect on that and pay attention to this hard reality. Maybe some of us are acting like gods, and God's showing His power to us. And at the hospital these days, because of this pandemic, a lot of patients are coming and getting admitted with coronavirus. We have limited supply of ventilators. So I had a patient last week. She was 89 years old, and she had COVID-19. I was called at the emergency room to take care of this patient, and everybody felt, many people were feeling that she's not going to do well. It's a waste of our resources, and we're trying to tell the family to withdraw support. But the family persevered, and we ended up taking care of her, and she ended up on the ventilator. So on Sunday, I got a call again to place the breathing tube on a patient who accidentally got extubated. When I went to the emergency room and I saw her, this was the same patient, and she was recovering, she was feeling better. So she pulled the tube out, and the doctor was telling me that she did not need a tube, she's getting better. So God decides who lives and who dies, human beings don't. So I hope that you are staying healthy and safe, and be patient, and reflecting in these present times, and getting ready for these new realities which are emerging from this coronavirus pandemic. And I have seen that many of you have done great work at your workplace, at your schools. Whenever you have targets, you persevere and you achieve your goal. You're hardworking. So I would apply the same principle here to learn these new realities, and to set new standards and norms for yourself, and see what you can learn and come off. Once this calamity is over, hopefully, we learn the lessons of what are the realities outside home we need to pay attention to, what are the realities I need to be concerned at home, and ultimately, are there lessons and reflections God is trying to show us. So I hope you're doing well, and I pray for you, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.